Hello everyone, I just want to make a video to express how interesting it is to actually be living through a Nazi regime as it's budding into existence, to experience what it was like for the German people as Hitler formed the Nazi Party and took over Germany and destroyed any semblance of democracy, any opposition to his party, militarized his agenda, and found a scapegoat that the populace could get behind, and charming the public with propaganda. This is all textbook narcissism, right? And love bombing, and feeding you this alternate reality where all your dreams are going to come true, and he's the only one that can do he's the only one that can make your dreams come true. There's this enemy that and only he can solve these problems, and it's the same thing happening all over again. And history is repeating itself. We are a young country and highly industrialized, just like Germany was. A successful country, a world power, and with a very powerful military. And it's, you've got to, we have to face the fact that that America has a very large population of unintelligent, racist, sort of country bumpkins, fundamentalist Christian people that they're white supremacists. And I think at the core of all of this is a white supremacist movement against the loss of white majority in the United States. That is something that is actually happening. And it's not just about racism, it's political. Because the Republican Party is against the Democratic Party. And the Democratic Party is the party of minorities. So if the minorities are gaining the advantage as whites lose their majority, and of course this includes the trans movement, which is why the Democratic Party, the leftists, the liberals have been promoting the trans movement because that creates another minority party. So this loss of white majority gives the Democratic Party the upper hand. So here we are with the country in complete upheaval, with massive protests across the country here in, summer of 2025. And Trump has militarized Washington, D.C., has declared martial law and unleashed the National Guard. My gut feeling is he's afraid. And protesting has been completely outlawed in Washington, D.C. So there you go. He's afraid of what's coming for him. He's enraged the entire country. The populace has taken action. They've taken up arms against him. That might be the wrong expression because, it's peaceful protest. But this looks to me to be a man who's afraid because he's stirred up a hornet's nest. And here we are. And will history repeat itself as he pushes the boundaries to see what he can get away with, utilizing the military, creating concentration camps, scapegoating a certain demographic of the population? Or will we stand against the fascist Fourth Reich of Trump's Nazi agenda?